Yo, what's up, man? Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Check it out. Look how beautiful it is outside of my apartment window. Heck yeah. So listen, I don't even know where to begin. I want to start making these impactful videos, or at least positive videos, on the weekends because I have my whole February pretty much booked up. So that way people can kind of see a little bit more into my life, if that makes any sense. Literally had a great year. I mean, I don't want to brag, but it's been great. I mean, I'm happy, I'm motivated, I'm inspired. I love my job. I'm making great money. Just got my own 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. I'm by myself. Man, life's just going so good for me. And I don't want to brag, but I'm so happy, and I want to, spread the love and like not really so much inspire people, but just spread positivity, make you happy, make you want to be like, you know what, like Chris is doing something, I need to do something too, or like, how can I help people? Or like, that's it's just, it's a part of the game. I ran 218 miles last month for a Grand AC 75 challenge to really work on just my mental strength and like really dig deep and believe in myself. And I far exceeded that. And, now I'm at a point to where I'm just like, I want to get stuff done. Like, I am ready. I'm ignited. Let's get the party started. But yeah, no, last week I was just like, I need to make a YouTube page. I have so much fun, man. I'm by myself. I got a small friend group. I'm just living life on the weekends. I'm always doing something. So why not record some footage of that and just be like, man, like, he's having fun. Like, I need to start doing some stuff too. I'm young. I have some money. Maybe not, but hopefully that changes here soon, because we all know where this video is going if you've seen the title. Yeah, the Yang Gang, Andrew Yang. I don't know what the title is going to be yet, but I just want to talk about him a little bit because you'll be seeing a lot of that in this weekend's video, mainly because the caucus is February 3rd, which is Monday, and we'll get an indication of where Andrew Yang stands as a candidate. But yeah, what's cool about politics is, see, I've never really paid attention. And Andrew has brought me into this niche of political spectrum where I'm really getting a firsthand. Like, in the past, I've seen, like State of the Union addresses and like speeches and like heard about candidates and like the presidents and stuff, but I haven't like really dove into politics. And it's cool for me because I honestly don't give a shit. I don't care if you are far left, if you are far right, if you're a big Trump guy, if you're a big Warren, Buttigieg, Steyer, Bloomberg. Like, I don't care who you are. But what I do like doing is just talking to people and like, seeing where their head's at and why they like a candidate so much. I think that's the way to approach things like this. But a lot of people get really bitter, or it turns into an argument, or you just can't have a fun, neutral conversation about it. It's hostile. But Andrew Yang has really, really just, he inspires me, his message. He's just such a cool guy. And if you didn't know, he's running on $1,000 a month. That's his proposal, a freedom dividend. Basically, it's universal. Universal basic income is the term, but his proposal is the freedom dividend. That's what he's calling it. But yeah, taxing corporations, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Apple, Facebook, the biggest winners of the 21st century. And it's not even those companies. There's a list of others. You think of Walmart, Target, you got these self-checking kiosks where you can just go up and scan your groceries and walk right out. You think of McDonald's now, when you go inside, there's the kiosk and you can order your menu. They don't even have people at the register. They just have people that's bringing your food out to you now, or they have assistants there because it's still kind of newer and a lot of older people kind of need to know the transition phase. But oh, it's just so cool to think that this is so possible. And to me, it's frustrating because a lot of people are like, inflation, like, it's just, everything's going to get inflated. And it's like, no, it's not. Inflation happens when more money is printed. What we'd be basically doing is just recycling the money back into the economy. And then everybody is just like, oh, well, my rent's going to go up. And it's like, no, if you signed a contract with somebody, you're going to know what your rent's going to move in. It's illegal for them to stipend the prices on you just because you start making more money. And then also, if they decide that they're going to raise the prices, you can opt out and move to a different apartment complex, one of their competitors. It's crazy. And then people are just like, oh, well, it's never going to get passed. It's like, well, if Andrew Yang becomes president, first of all, he's going to have the Democratic nominee vote because he's a Democrat. So all the people in the House are going to be like, yep, let's do it. And then the only other state in the United States who has a dividend is Alaska, and they get their dividend through oil. And it was passed by a Republican governor. The Republicans are going to look like heroes if they pass that thing. Are you kidding me? Republicans love when they make an impact and get people more money and corporations more money. Because essentially, if you gave everybody $1,000 a month, you got to think about this. People are going to literally go spend that money on food, groceries. I know in my hometown, there's literally like 4 places you can buy groceries at. With everybody getting extra money, they're going to need another store, which is going to increase more employees, and they're going to need more jobs, right? And then those people, I mean, they're people are going to want to eat out more. There's only like literally 8 places to eat, so they're going to need to have more restaurants. It's going to also require more jobs. They're going to need to open a lot more places for mechanics because everybody's going to be able to pay for a damn tire and like an oil change and stuff now. And then, I mean, the list goes on. It just keeps recycling back into it's nuts, man. It's nuts, but it's just exciting. It's exciting. And you know, when you think of other politicians, it's like Bernie, for example, like, hey man, like, I love what you stand for. Thank you for what you've done. But when I scroll through your website and see your policies, you have an awesome proposal. But how am I gonna pay for that? And with Trump's economy, record GDP, stock prices, people 401ks are off the roof. And I don't know if they're going to want to pass that in the Senate. So, yeah. You know what I mean? It's just little things like that you got to think about. Again, please enlighten me. If you're a Trump person in the comments, I would love to hear your spiel. If you're a Democrat person, it's not even Sanders, I mean other candidates, I would love to learn more. I'm always trying to get educated, but just Andrew's message, man, we could literally end poverty. We could literally end it, and people aren't even paying attention or no. It's like, what? But luckily, there's still plenty of time. I'm excited for it. But yeah, no, back to this whole video thing. I'm very excited. I have a really fun whole month planned, but during the weekends, I'm just gonna start kind of gathering footage. This video is gonna be kind of long because you'll probably see more into my mind on why I'm so obsessed with Andrew. I know I'm gonna be phone banking and getting footage of that this afternoon. And we're gonna be canvassing, or not pretty much canvassing, but getting the word out about Andrew and Broad Ripple this evening with a lot of Yang Gangers, man. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's an exciting time. But yeah, just so much love, so much positivity. And, you know, as you watch these videos, I hope you're just like at home or on your phone or whatever, iPad, just like, yo, it's time I do something. It's time I get up and go read that book. It's time I go jog. It's time I go do something. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go get a pedicure. We'll get footage of that next. All right, so I'm here at the nail place. I'm in my car. I just parked Castleton Nails, where I'm going to get my pedicure because I just ran 218 miles this past month. But if you're still not convinced about universal basic income and the freedom dividend, you got to think of this. So I'm at this nail salon, right? And I know girls love getting their nails done. Heck, some even would probably get their feet done too if they had some extra cash, right? So with $1,000 given to you tax-free from corporations, because we own the money, or we should receive the money for being in the most economically strongest country in the world, think of all the females. You got your moms, you got your grandmas, you got your college students, you got your high school girls, you got your daughters coming into this nail salon because they have extra money now. Look at that. Look at that. They're going to need to hire more people, but it gets better. They're going to be so booked. There's 2 leases right here where they would both be able, or not both, but they'd be able to maybe lease one or the other one and hire in more employees because everybody's got some extra cash to get their nails and feet done. It's the math, baby. Make America think harder again. The freedom dividend, I'm telling you. I'm going to convince you this video. You're going to be shocked. This, my friends, is what we're looking at. A lot with a massive store that's out of business. We got trash in the parking lot. Looks like this one has a little bit of a case of the Amazon. Huh? But just think, if everybody in Castleton had an extra $1,000 a month, I wonder what that store would be right now. Ha 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 ha. Only if we get that freedom dividend. Boy, I just got my feet done and it feels so nice. Oh, man. There's no wonder why girls do that all the time. My God, I got some fresh feet. Anyways, back to the subject at hand. No, this whole video thing today, I don't want it to be out of fear or spite or any of that. If you really closely listen to Andrew Yang in either podcasts, throughout YouTube videos, in the news, through debates, even on his campaign trail, he's literally telling the honest truth and straight facts that, a lot of these major corporations are paying next to nothing in taxes. And it's not their fault. If you owned $1 trillion tech company, would you do it? Absolutely. Who wouldn't? But the problem with that is that the company continues to consume all of the money in the country, and it keeps building these fulfillment centers, investing in new vehicles, hiring more employees, and before you know it, we're literally just working for Amazon. You remember the movie WALL-E? When they're all working for that same, or living in that same little company thing? I mean, that's the thing, is just being educated, understanding what's happening. And it's not a bad thing, but it's something to really consider. And that's what it brings me back always to Bernie, is like, I love the dude, I like what he stands for, but in a time right now, I just feel like he's lacking, because we're literally going through the biggest transformation in history, and it's yearly. I mean, if you literally look at Amazon's last quarter report on Thursday, they improved their net sales by over 20% from 2018. Think of what 2020 is going to do. It's happening fast, and a freedom dividend could literally change all of that.
My name is Remy. I'm a volunteer with Andrew Yang's presidential campaign. Do you have about 60 seconds to answer a few questions about these?
That's where we need to go, and that's where you're going to take us. That's where you take this country that we love so much. Thank you, Des Moines. Let's fight for a future we can actually be proud of, to leave to our children. Let's leave it on the field. Let's let them know what people can still do in the United States of America. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. God bless the people of Iowa.
Give another round of applause to the...
Warning: drinking distilled spirits, beer, coolers, wine, and other alcoholic beverages may increase cancer risk, and during pregnancy can cause birth defects. For more information, go to www.p65warnings.ca.gov/alcohol. Also, Andrew Yang is doing very well right now, and the caucus is tomorrow. But regardless, be safe when drinking. We are not endorsing drinking. We're just having fun as friends.
All right, here we go.
Yes, we're here.
You can't even see.
Okay.
No. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, snap.
Wait, hold on.
Yang gang.
Gang, gang, baby! We live, baby! We're here, baby!
Yang gang. Yang gang, baby.
We're getting in!
You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need.
They literally kicked me out for like picking on people I didn't. Yeah. I said, you kicked me out the last time. He was like, yeah, I remember. Let's do
Cheers. Oh, 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 oh. No way. Oh, oh man, too much fun. Too much fun. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next weekend, I'll be back. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a good rest of your weekend.